2 on Chef G. Now, according to the prosecutors, Chef G and Sleepy Hollow and their alleged gang associates attempted to evade detection during phone conversations about their crimes using what's called pig Latin. Now, the Brooklyn, New York District Attorney's Office charged 2 rappers along with 30 other individuals linked to the 8 Trey Crips and 9-Way gangs in New York City. Now, a 140-count indictment was revealed on May 16th last week. The indictment accuses them of committing more than 24 violent acts. Now, the indictment on May 19th revealed the extent in which these groups went to conceal their illegal activities, including the use of pig Latin. Now, the indictment states defendants and other members of the 8 Trey Crips and 9-Way gang utilized unique variation of pig Latin as a means of displaying gang loyalty and attempting to camouflage discussions regarding the acts of violence, firearm possession, and other gang-related matters. Now, this version of pig Latin involved removing of initial letters or syllables of a word and appending them to the end. For instance, shot will become ache or ashadagata, or chop, which is considered a firearm, becoming opche. Now, this indictment, which dates back to March of 2019, it alleged that the gang members were involved in 12 shootings, resulting in 13 victims, including 1 fatality. Now, during the series of shootings, 3 innocent bystanders were wounded as well. Now, Chef G, whose real name is Michael Williams, is implicated as the driving force behind the 8 Trey gang. The indictment alleges that he used proceedings from his music career to support gang violence in Brooklyn, offering money and expensive jewelry to individuals who engaged in violent acts. Prosecutors also said he orchestrated shootings and even served as a getaway driver in at least 1 incident that they have on camera. Now, the Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gazandez expressed his confidence that the arrest would enhance public safety in several Brooklyn communities as the summer approaches. He said the mindless gun violence alleged committed by these individuals have terrorized our neighbors for years and left more than a dozen people with severe injuries. It is distressing to discover that some of the violence may have been fueled by a young man who allegedly used his music career earnings to finance and encourage acts of violence. Working alongside NYPD, my office will continue to target the most violent individuals and construct strong cases against them, as we have done for this instance. Now, Chef G is being charged with conspiracy to commit murder and had previously served a 2-year sentence for a felony gun possession in July of 2021. We also have a clip of...
Oh, man, you cannot make this shit up, fam. You cannot make it up. You're now tuned in to the Jay Williams Boss Off Podcast. I'm your host with the most, Jay Williams. Welcome back. I tell you, fam, when you think it can't get any worse, it does. We entitled this one, New York Rappers Use Pig Latin to Cover Up Gang Activities. Can't make this up, fam. You cannot make this up. You have an opportunity to not only change your life, but the life of the people around you. And the best thing that you can do is continue to dibble and dabble into street activities. Well, you get exactly what you deserve. See, one thing about these young cats, they think they're smarter than everybody else. Yeah, they think they're smart as hell, using pig Latin to cover up their gang activity as if the law... I'm sorry? Oh, you have a press release for me? Okay, you got a press release. They just handed me a press release, and they made several statements pertaining to their arrest. Hell, we can't read this shit because it's in pig Latin, so get that shit out of here. We can't even read the goddamn statements they made that pertaining to their arrest because it's in pig Latin. Ain't that a bitch? Boy, you can't make this shit up, man. Once again, you guys, you young cats, I dub the generation of self-snitching. I mean, you cannot make this up, fam. I mean, on what planet, once again, does this make sense? You're making, a significant amount of money, and you invest that money not into real estate or into some type of investment or business. No, you invest that money into killing other black men. I mean, for the life of me, I can't understand. We should have learned from Biggie and Tupac. There's only 2 ways this is going to end: either a penitentiary or a permanent resident in a cemetery. That's the only way. I mean, you guys got a death wish, and sooner or later you're gonna learn that these white folks ain't playing with you. They continue to build prisons to lock your monkey ass up in, man. So I'm gonna leave with a little pig Latin myself for Chef G and and Hollow Street, Sleepy Hollow, whatever your fucking name is. Yo, Blackie Alex Keys is going to get lockety uppity. You're not tuned into the Jay Williams Boss Up Podcast. I understand you could have been anywhere in the world, but you rocking with us, and I greatly appreciate that. Until we talk again, you guys keep it safe. Until we talk again, may God bless us all. We out. Pig Latin, ain't that a bitch?